That sounds like every club in Dunfermline.
Everyone that's been on the team's my family. They'll always be brothers to me. Just like siblings, you argue, you know, you have good times and everything, but at the end of the day, I know they've got my back. I don't know what I'd do without any of them. They're a huge part of my life. If I ever need people, they're really the first people I go to. It is a brotherhood at the end of the day.
It's been tough, not gonna lie. But, you know, I've done the best I can to get the club into a place where we're doing what we need to be doing to improve. The nice thing about my position is once it's done, it's kind of done. I have to send a couple emails now and then to make sure the medics know where they're going and making sure everything's sorted out. But the workload definitely decreases as the season goes on.
As the offensive coordinator, I'm in charge of coordinating the offence. The offence is the 11 men of the football field that go out to try and score points. We get 4 opportunities to go 10 yards, and if we don't do that successfully, then we have to then give the ball to the defence. Our aim is to march the ball down the field as effectively as possible and put the ball in the end zone, score some touchdowns.
All other sports are constantly moving, which is, I guess, why people find American football boring, because it's stop and start. But there's a strategy. You do things for a reason, nothing's random. That's what I love about football. Behind the hard hitting, the hard tackles, the cutting, the passes, the amazing catches, there is a strategy.
It's been tough at times. I don't think as a player you quite appreciate how much work that the coaches do to prepare for it. I've been lucky to have a staff of the Napier Knights that have been extremely supportive and have been more than willing to help me and help the team succeed. I have to say I've really enjoyed it. I couldn't now picture not spending hours and hours a week on this sport.
Offense struggled a bit today. I think we're just a bit sloppy, to be honest. It's the first time we've ran backed up in a long time now. So it was good for us because we've seen what works and that helps us on game day.
I just love the game. It's meant a lot over the years. As my development of me as a person has really been. That's been a huge factor in it all. It's been for tough times. It's been there for good times. I'd be a totally different person without American football.
So this Sunday sees Rival Week in British University American football. For us, at the Napier Knights, that means taking on our inner city rivals, the Edinburgh University Predators. And to get to play in front of 1,000 people, it's really special for the players and the coaches.
Probably the biggest game of our calendar. If you had to identify a one-off game, all the fans come out to watch. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I would hate to see a list of friend requests you've sent.
This is going to be my last varsity with the team. It's going to be one of my last games. And I just know that I'm really wanting to leave everything out in the field.
So cover 2 sync, you really like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be emotional, whatever happens. A year and a half ago, one of my friends died of Hodgkin's lymphoma. One of my biggest regrets was that he messaged me a couple of weeks before he died and wanted to meet up. And at the time, my girlfriend went into hospital, and I just kind of got caught up in that. And then, you know, when I messaged him back, it was his sister that messaged me back saying, you know, he'd taken a turn for the worst, and he wasn't responsive, and you know, no one could really come around and see him. Ever since then, I've definitely gone in with my friends in my mind, and it's what I like to call my therapy. Is, you know, those couple hours I have on the field really helps me work through things. I haven't really mentioned it to anyone, but I would have really liked to, you know, dedicate this one, especially if we could get the trophy, you know, to my friend.
This is it. This is an FA Cup final. You know, this is for us. It's effectively the Super Bowl. Being able to go into next Varsity as reigning champions it's invaluable.
To win our first Varsity on Sunday, I think we would be over the moon. I reckon if we win on Sunday, I reckon a few guys think they could run through a wall. I know for one I could.
We've done everything that we feel we need to do to prepare. We've done the work in the film room, done the work in the weight room, and done the work in the practice field. We're there, Edinburgh are there for the taking. Form goes out the window, past meetings go out the window. It's this game, win or nothing.
Offensively, we didn't start great. We punted, gave them short field. They ran on first down very unsuccessfully. I think they actually got tackled for a loss, and then they threw it in second down and it was intercepted, and Ethan took it back to the house for 6.
That was crazy. I just remember turning around and seeing him with that pick, and I tried to follow and I couldn't, but just exploding with emotion at that point.
After that, it was a bit sort of gritty, but that's the way of the game. It's the nature of the game. It happens.
The defence performed to such a level. I mean, they kept us in it.
Second quarter, on a big play, Danny broke up the middle.
Danny somehow just managed to bounce this play out and take it to the house. It's like a 33-yard score, I think. And I don't think I've ever seen him run that far or fast in my life.
There's my boy! Do you like my walk-off celebration? The wave to the crowd?
We stuffed their run game, and then they didn't really have much of a pass game, and then Declan's field goal as well. And being 16 points up at half time, I don't think we expected that at all.
But they are a mentally strong team. Okay, they will not fold on you, they will keep going. Okay, we're still a couple of big plays away from being in a hole.
I was still very confident, but I'm always very aware at half-time that, you know, while our coaches are talking to us and giving us a boost and, you know, the talk that they want to give us, that the opposite team's doing the same, and they could come out, you know, firing all cylinders.
Loss of concentration. Okay, we have to make sure we get that narrow margin in the second half.
I mean, there's just so many defensive stops there that when you're just like, I can't see them scoring, then you have to, at the back of your mind, you're kind of just going, you know, if this keeps up, then it's going to finish this way.
I want to say like halfway through the third quarter, maybe towards the end of that quarter, when we were just getting turnover after turnover, and you could see the morale of our team, you could see everyone in high spirits, you know, and you looked over at Edinburgh and you could see that they were already defeated.
Honestly, until that last snap, the fourth quarter, I never thought it was over. I've got so much respect for them as a team to not think that. So.
No, it was massive. I couldn't wipe the smile off my face. Robin walks out with the trophy, take the trophy, turn around, and then it's, you know, looking at the guys, and my brother and some of my closest friends, and just being able to lift that trophy for them. And, you know, we did it. We brought it home, and it's what we wanted to do. It just felt great, just insane.
To hold that trophy and have all the guys screaming around us, and like everyone was in high spirits, it was an amazing moment. Yeah, I just know that that's going to be one of those things I'm going to look back on when I'm 70, 80 odd years, and yeah, I'm going to be loving it.
It's such a fantastic result, and fantastic day, and to finally win it was, yeah, it was just brilliant.
What it was was the perfect way to say thank you to everyone who dedicates so much time to the team, who without them there's no team. That's what it is. It was a, you know, you take it as you will, but if anything, it's a love letter to the veterans of the team who are going to be leaving, because they were part of something special that day. Watch this, I'm going to claim this victory for me. This was a personal victory. I'm going to say that even, you know, without my brother scoring a touchdown, I taught him everything he knows at linebacker.
Little red light there. And all the road they have to walk, winding.